We would like to appreciate our sponsors.
Rivera's Elite Construction Group, and you can contact Alvaro Rivera at 956-666-9058, where they make homes, foundations, and remodeling.
And we would also like to appreciate the Embassy Suites for these amazing facilities where we film RGV Stars now for 3 seasons already. So thank you very much.
And thank you so much, sponsors. We appreciate all the support.
Thank you. Welcome to the first episode of Season 3 of RGV Stars Live with Alex Sarabia and Isaac Medina. RGV Stars is
the premier platform for showcasing Rio Grande Valley talent
and the RGV Celebrities Place to Be. And today, to kick off our 3rd season, we are honored to have an amazing guest, a very talented individual from the Valley. You probably have seen her on TV. Her name is Danielle Banda. Thank you so much for being here today.
Yes.
Danielle, welcome to RGV Stars.
Thank you. Oh no, it means a lot to me. Thank you both so much for having me.
And today you'll learn more about her background, achievements, obstacles, and her future goals, and you'll be inspired. So first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself. Maybe what city you're from, what degrees you have, anything you want to share.
Yes, well, you are right. I am from the Rio Grande Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I was born in Laredo, but I've lived here all my life. So I love the Valley.
In McAllen?
Let's see, near Port Isabel. Okay. Yeah, so near the island. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and so, yeah, I mean, I love the Valley, and I've been here for, I don't know, since 2000, I think. And I've been in TV, as you mentioned, since 2012, so it's been a while. But
and you're very young, so you started super young.
Yes, I started actually at age 18, so right out of high school, and then I got my first TV job. But it took a while. I was like a volunteer, and then I was like an unpaid intern, and then I just kept working my way up.
Paying your dues.
So how did you get interested in TV? How did that all start?
Yeah, so actually I used to watch the local news, and every time I would watch it, I would just like fall in love with everyone I saw, and like, wow, what are they talking about today, or what are they sharing today? And I was like, well, you know what? I think I have some stories to share, or I want to talk about this that I saw going on in this city, or things like that. So I don't know, I just fell in love with like local news, and then from there I was like, you know what? I like news, but news with a twist, news that's fun. And then from there I went into lifestyle and entertainment TV, and then there we go.
And when you would see the local news, anybody that you looked up to or admired, any locals, anchors?
So many. I'll say everyone, because everyone brought something different. You would always know, like one anchor would, always, say top of the morning to you, or and it's like that's the little catchphrase. Or one anchor would always talk about helping people in the community. Everyone had like their own little twist and what they brought to, the show. And I thought that was so cool because we got to know, everyone through the screen.
Yes. Awesome. And if our viewers want to tune into your show, what day, what time can we see you? What channel?
Yes,
can you tell us?
Of course. I'm so glad you asked that. And we are airing every single weekday from 11:30 a.m. to noon, and that's on NBC 23, and it's called Valley por Vida, which is awesome because Valley for life. That's the way it goes.
And what are some of the segments people can see on that show?
Yes, super cool. We actually have like Magic Monday. We bring in a magician to do some cool tricks for us. We have Terrific Tuesday, which is like terrific news happening in the Valley, which is good. We all need good news,
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then we have Workout Wednesdays, of course. We go to like different gyms. I need to work out, so I'm gonna tune in for those especially. And then of course Throwback Thursdays, and then Foodie Fridays, where we hit like local restaurants and food trucks in the Valley that just have good food, just stuff like that. And of course inspirational figures here in the Valley.
Wow.
So tell us a little bit about like your biggest achievements when you started on TV. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I would definitely say one of my biggest achievements with TV was when I first landed my first syndicated entertainment show. That was so exciting to me. I remember jumping up and down with my mom, you know.
So explain to the viewers what that is.
Yeah, so basically it's a show that's based out of a specific city. In my case, it was San Antonio, Texas, but it aired throughout all of the state of Texas and in regions of northern Mexico. So no matter where you lived, you could watch the show in Texas, and that was huge. You know, it was more than a local show, and that was a really big accomplishment for me. I was so happy.
Wow. So tell us a little bit about the obstacles that you encountered when you first started TV.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest obstacles was when I first decided that I wanted to be in TV. I was like, how in the world am I going to get my foot in the door? How am I going to get paid to talk to people? You know, it was like, what? And besides, you know, the obvious going to school for it and, you know, just kind of trying to find a job for it, it was hard to find a job because people don't want to hire you when you don't have experience. And so I'm like, how do I get experience? So I would literally like go out in the community and just film myself, you know, talking, and I put together like my own demo reel and I submitted it, and then, you know, luckily things worked out. But yeah, that was a big obstacle because I didn't know how to begin, you know.
So did talking and communication come naturally to you?
Oh yes, my dad calls me M&M, which stands for motor mouth, because my mouth runs like a motor. I just talk and talk and talk. So, you know, communication is easy for me. I love talking to people. I love being here with you guys. So, I mean, that part is easy, and I love being able to just, I don't know, just share people's stories and learn about them and have them learn about me. So that part is fun, and it comes naturally.
And speaking of your father and your parents, tell us how important your family was in supporting you in your career in TV.
Absolutely. I think family is the biggest thing ever. I mean, you got to have a strong support system, and I also think that your friends, your true friends, become your family, you know, and so I love being able to lean on them in times of my obstacles and in times of, you know, my high points in my career, so I'm very grateful to them.
Awesome.
And what advice would you give to our viewers in case some of them would want to follow in your footsteps and be on TV, be a host, be an anchor? What can they do first? What advice would you give them?
Yes, so Elon Musk said, you know, people work 40 hours a week. Well, you should be working more. And I agree with that. I mean, it sounds crazy, but, you know, that's what I do. I work many hours a day, and so I think that kind of helped me because, you know, while people are sleeping, you're working, you're getting out there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think that really helps. And as cliche as it sounds, I think that never giving up is one of the best pieces of advice you can give, because if I would have given up when they didn't want to hire me, you know, and back in 2012, I wouldn't be here, you know, so it's a cliche thing. Everyone says it. But I think never giving up is huge, and as long as you know what you want to do and you know what you're worth, you can do anything.
And when you
would you advise them to get a college degree? Is it required? Is it needed? Is it recommended?
Yeah, so the TV business is so cool. As you guys know, I mean, as long as you are a hard worker and you have the talent and you're able to talk to people, you can do anything with no matter what credentials you have. So if you want to go to school, that's amazing. You're going to learn so many things, and you're going to meet so many people. And if you don't want to go to school, you know, you can teach yourself how to edit. I mean, we live in 2021. The YouTube can teach you anything. So
you can do anything on your phone now.
Yeah, you can edit on your phone. I mean, you can teach yourself how to edit, how to use, you know, specific programs. You got it. You have everything that you need to be successful. So you just got to take that first step.
Great advice. Thank you.
Great advice. And where do you see yourself in the next 5-10 years? Tell us a little bit about your future goals, where you want to be. Do you want to continue on TV or maybe shift into your own network YouTube show?
Yeah, that's so exciting. As we learned last year, you know, anything can happen.
COVID.
Yeah, anything can happen. But, you know, right now I have my own show on NBC. I'm going to get my own show very soon on another channel. Stay tuned. So I think I really want to carry that through these projects and keep putting my full effort into them. And so if I'm thinking 5-10 years into the future, I want to continue being a syndicated entertainment host, and I just want to keep on sharing stories that matter, because I want to inspire people the way people have inspired me, and you guys are part of that.
Thank you so much. It means a lot.
Yeah.
But would you want to stay here locally, like throughout your career, or do you see yourself working like nationally, like for the Today Show, or you want to stay here locally?
That's a good question, because I think I'm just open to anything. The Valley is my home. I've been here since kindergarten, you know, so I'm just open to anything. I think whatever comes up is what's supposed to happen, and what's meant to be will be.
But it's also very important to stay here because many times successful people leave, and we need the stars, the talented people here also. So thank you for everything you do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
no, I'm the stars. You guys are helping
That's
so much.
right. So where can our viewers find you on social media?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm everywhere the same name, Danielle Banda TV. That's YouTube, where I post behind the scenes in my life as an entertainment host. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, everywhere. It's just Danielle Banda TV.
Double L?
Yes, double L. Yeah.
Awesome.
And any closing remark or a closing message that you would like to share with our viewers?
So I just want to reiterate what you mentioned earlier and what we talked about earlier about never giving up, because I know that when you have a dream, it's rooted deep in you and it's not going anywhere. So it doesn't matter what anyone says. It doesn't matter, you know, what obstacles you go through. If it's in you, you got to go for it and never ever give up, because you're going to get there. And I also want to thank you both again so much for letting me be here. It means a lot, and I think it's just amazing what you guys are doing.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's been an honor to have you here again, Danielle.
And we wish you the best in your future career.
Thank you
Great
so
things
much.
will come your way.
Thank you.
For sure. And this was the first episode of Season 3 of RGV Stars Live with Alex Sarabia and Isaac Medina. Remember always that RGV Stars is
the premier platform for showcasing real Grand Valley talent.
and the RGV Celebrities Place to Be. Until next time.
We'll see y'all later.